Man, let's do this, man. Well, Lil Twist was sentenced to 1 year in jail because he got a great lawyer. Because I felt he should have did more time than what he got. I mean, assault, home invasion, breaking and entering. That's easy 7 to 10. Easy 7 to 10. Now, even though he had prior assaults that were cleared up, he still got a record, you know, for this type of behavior. And this is two people he knew. They got into a fist fight with the Massey brothers, Cal and the other Massey and the little brother. The little brother is the one that got beat up. So the Massey brothers, they both, I think it's Chris and Kyle. And the thing is that both of the Massey brothers, they sit over there, they share like this penthouse that they got. And Lil Twist be over there and they play video games, they kick it, Justin Bieber and all of these things. But Lil Twist has a temper. And when things go left, whether it's alleged drug usage or what have you, he loses it. You know, we seen it firsthand when we were out there with Floyd and everybody else, and Lil Twist wasn't allowed to come around. Justin Bieber can be around Floyd, but Twist couldn't be there. You know, Floyd has good radar and good eyes, and people told him, like, look, your boy can't come. So John knew, don't bring Lil Twist around. Not around Floyd. Because he would have got hurt. He would have got hurt playing around like that. But, he, you know, people do things that they know they could do it with people they could pull it with. Like women. Lil Twist has a bad habit for assaulting women, and Floyd ain't gonna go for that. You know, he had a record already where they cleaned it up. He had put a hand on a woman, and he shouldn't have, but he put a hand on her, and there it was. You know, then he had an incident in Justin Bieber's crib. You know, putting a hand on a woman, this and that. But he's allegedly the friend that you carry around when you want drugs and everything else. Allegedly. He's the guy that brings the drugs. He's the guy that finds he's the dirty guy. He's the guy that's gonna get popped, get arrested, and take the charge. Because he's the guy that's supplying it. All you got to do is keep him balling and hanging out with you. He provides nothing else and brings nothing else to the table. Now, allegedly, he got in a fight with Chris. They had an argument. It was a fist fight. He left. He came back, broke in the house, hit Chris with some brass knuckles, him and 4 other guys. Then they pulled his pants down, stole his wallet, took his phone, and left the crib. Now you got to do a year in jail, and that year is probably well needed. He probably won't do the whole year, but he needs a reality check. Some people need that reality break. They need to get away from the drugs. They need to be away from the pill, the drink, because people don't understand it taps into their psychosis. You know, and some people just can't handle situations, and Justin Bieber was advised, you know, real well. Like, you need to cut ties with him right now, or we not representing you no more. And he had to let Lil Twist go. Now, every time you see Lil Twist in there, they call him Justin Bieber's buddy. Justin Bieber's buddy is going to trial for beating Lil Twist. See, that's not good promotion. That's not good for you. But if you've seen, Bieber's entirely different now, because he realized he almost went down if he didn't have the people representing him that he did. There's 2 cases he dodged where he was facing jail time, serious jail time. And with him, he could get deported and won't be allowed back in the United States. You see, that's why people from Canada have to tread a very thin line, because if something happened here, they could get deported and can't come back. You know, and Justin Bieber don't want that. And he was on the borderline of being deported. But he generates too much money for them to do that. But it can happen. Why you think Drake is doing what he's doing? Because he wants to prevent that case from happening. Which could happen and be brought up in this case. And they want to try to settle it with him and this DJ getting beat up in his home. And that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that at another time. But I wanted to bring this situation to a head, because this was something really stupid. And the Masseys are no threat. They Disney actors, you know, Nickelodeon Disney kid actors. What threat was they to Lil Twist? You know, that he would have to resort to such violence. Now, some people said it's over a drug. Some people said it was over a video game. I've heard some of the dumbest things come out of this thing. But one thing I do know, if anybody deserved a year or some jail time, it's Twist. And he need to get himself a reality check. And if jail is that reality check for him, then so be it. And hopefully nobody pull his pants down while he locked up. Or maybe he'll get some clarity as to his involvement in stupidity. And hopefully you young guys who listening to this understand something. You're not the same person you are when you take drugs. When you sipping syrup and popping mollies, you think you are not. These are drugs. They're hallucinogens. People do not act the same. Popping pills. They think I just feel good. But you're acting different. You know people who notice? The people who are not taking them. The people around you who know the difference. Everybody feel like they're invincible when they taking some drugs, or they feel like they feel good. That's why they take them. But they have an effect on you. Check the records. Now, you can continue to blame your problems on something else, but if you're not trying to fix the problems and you just want to keep doing drugs, then so be it. Don't use it as a crutch. I'm out.